Hey guys, so here's a really useful tip for those of you who regularly top up on Jades or are planning on doing a single big top up for one of the upcoming banners. I'm going to show you a way to save a bunch of money on shard packs for very little work. The TLDR on this is that by abusing the currency exchange rates, we're actually able to get some pretty decent savings on the shard packs, with some users saving up to almost $45 for the largest pack. So first up, I'm going to show you how to calculate which region will give you the biggest savings based on where you live, and then we're going to go through the actual process of getting the purchases made. So in order to calculate the best exchange rates, we're going to be using this nifty little calculator on stardb.gg. It actually calculates the exchange rates in real time, so you're always going to have the most up-to-date information. I'll have a link to it in the description and comments so you can go check it out yourself. So I'm from Australia, so I'm going to set the currency to AUD, and we can see here that the cost of a 6,480 shard pack for me is roughly $150. The great thing about this calculator is that it's all color coded, so we can quickly identify which currency gives us the best exchange, which for me is the Japanese yen. So we can see here that the exact same pack, which goes for $150, is only $127 when converted to Australian dollars when I buy it off the Japanese website. Now that's a saving of $23. And now let's say I decide to take advantage of the first time purchase, so I want to buy all the packs. That's going to be a total of $259 instead of the regular price of $312, so for a saving of about $53, simply for purchasing using Japanese yen instead of Australian dollars. And you can soon see that this is likely going to be the case for most countries, and we're not going to get into the economics of it, but long story short, the Japanese yen has just tanked hard, and most countries can now get an amazing exchange rate when buying from the Japanese site. So let's just check out a couple more examples before we move on. I know that a lot of my subscribers are from the US and Indonesia, so jumping over to US dollars, we can see here that the largest pack is $99, but in Japanese yen that works out to be $82 for a total saving of $17. Moving over to Indonesia, rupiah, instead of 1.6 million rupiah, it's 1.26 million, so that's a total saving of 340,000 rupiah for the largest pack. Not too bad. Alright, so in terms of how we pull this off, it's really as simple as using a VPN to route ourselves through Japan. We're going to be purchasing directly from the Hoyoverse top-up center, so there's no issue with dealing with dodgy third-party websites. You can see here that when I log into the top-up center from my account, without the VPN active, the price for me is $150 for the largest pack. Now let's pop open my VPN and we're going to connect to Japan. Then we're just going to go refresh the page and log in again. And voila, there it is. 12,000 Japanese yen. Let's jump into Google and see how much 12,000 yen is in Australian dollars. And there you go, we get $127, just like what the StarDB calculator showed us. Now, if you don't have a VPN, there are a number of free trials out there, so have a look around and see if you can get yourself a free 1-week trial with many of the VPN providers. This should be fine as long as you just plan on using the service once. And now I guess to round out the video, some disclaimers. One, before you do this, make sure that your credit card provider doesn't charge any additional fees for currency conversion, or at the very least make sure that the fees for the currency conversion is less than what you'll be saving, which in most circumstances it should. And two, please be aware that the risk is on you when you use this method. As far as I know, there is nothing against the terms and services for doing this. I myself have been doing this for a very long time, along with many others, and we've never really run into any problems, but you can judge that for yourself. And so there it is. Hopefully this is helpful for those of you who plan on spending. Get yourself a little nice saving. As always, be responsible with your spending. This is just a game, and a very easy game at that, so only spend what you can afford to.